Yeah.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to tonight's episode of the Run and Gun Podcast. I'm Jay Peeps.
I'm Mr. Sesser.
Ace will be on here in a few, but nevertheless, the show's gonna go on. Got some good stuff for y'all tonight. Got some tea for y'all. Well, Mr. Sasser actually has some tea for us tonight, so I think we'll open up with hot topics again.
Maybe. I
As
don't
well
know.
too.
Again, I don't know. Maybe I should open that up. Again, it's not so official. We don't know. It's just a speculation.
Man,
It's rumors. There's all rumors.
man.
Don't believe everything you hear, people. Let's just put it that way. Don't believe everything you hear.
I heard that about 10 years ago. It might be real.
Yeah,
But also too, we've also got some tea regarding this other things like the President's Cup, former Gator player going off on people.
Oh, okay. Looking
Oh,
forward to
you
that
didn't hear
tea.
about that?
No, I'm looking forward to that tea. I just know about the tea with well, he who should not be named, ex former race player, Mr. Dr.
We
Franco,
got that too. We
Franco,
got that
Franco,
too.
Franco. Yeah.
Yeah, we got that too.
Hmm.
What's going on, Kenneth? We also have some news regarding that because everybody's got an opinion on a certain topic this evening regarding that. So we'll talk about that too. Don't worry. Like I said, this is why we're going to open up with hot topics, but we're also going to talk about, partying like it's 1999 for a certain team as well too. So, as always, y'all kick back, relax, and without further ado, let's roll this intro. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is JP.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
And you are listening to
You are listening to the Run and Gun Podcast.
All right. So, I have to go ahead and open up with this evening because, Kenneth came right out the gate with it. So, unfortunately, FAMU did fall in the SWAC baseball tournament. They fell 8-6. They tried to rally there at the end, but too little, too late. Honestly, it's funny we talk about pitching on here with our old pal Kevin Cash and things of that sort, things of that nature. I look at that game. FAMU played against Alabama State. Shoop should have went to his bullpen sooner. Didn't call it the bullpen when he should have. Made it tough. Got in a tough spot. It was 8-2, and the rest is history. By that point, I knew it was over.
Man.
Personally, I knew. It's good that they made a fight at the end, but I do want to address the room as far as those that say Jamie Shoop should be fired or let go. My question to you is, who do you go get? Find me 5 capable candidates that you can hire right now to keep this thing going. And also, I will encourage you to look back and think about what has FAMU baseball been before Shoop arrived. So, if you're not sure, don't worry. Oh God, no, we're not gonna show. No, we're not gonna show Karen yet. We're not gonna show Karen yet. We'll save that for. But just let it be known. And also, thank you to Vaughn Wilson for finding this. Actually, so before head coach Jamie Shoop arrived at FAMU, it had been 19 years since the program had won a baseball conference, or since the program won a baseball conference. 1994. In his tenure, he's won 3. 2015 and 2019 in the MEAC, and then 2023 in the SWAC. Let it be known And you can look at the history of just the College World Series in and that of itself, how hard it is to win not only your conference, but also just get to the College World Series and win the whole thing. It's very hard. It's also very hard to win the national championship in basketball. So I say that to say this.
Yeah.
Look at what FAMU baseball was before this man showed up.
Absolutely nothing. Could he have won more? Probably, yes. But like you said, it's tough in baseball. It's tough in baseball. It's tough in hockey. It's tough in a lot of sports.
It really is, because I
To
mean,
go
like,
and
you
win it
gotta
all.
think about
Let
it.
alone your conference. The conference is one thing.
Thank you.
It's like the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm not putting any shame on them, but it's like, they've lost like 4 of the 6 conference finals in the last 6 years. Something like that. I don't know what the statistic is, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
tough.
crazy because it's like, and then you look at it too. It's like baseball is more of a mental. I had a coach tell me one time, baseball is 90% mental, 10% physical.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is like you're as a manager, you're playing the analytics, or some managers do. In this case, the head coach, you're playing analytics. You're trying to figure out, okay, what matchup, who do I put on the mound to match against their pitcher? What lineup works against this pitcher? How soon can we crack the pitcher we're going against on offense when we're hitting? What pitches does this guy like to throw? How soon? Like, it's so much you have to think about.
I look at baseball like chess. It's literally a game of chess.
It is.
That's all it is. It's having the right people, the right hitters, the right
right men on base that can
the right
steal.
men on base. Yeah. Well, you have to find more people like Shohei Ohtani. Those people are a dime a dozen. You can do it all.
Exactly. And then also too, in baseball, you work yourself into a slump sometimes, but then you have to have the ability to work yourself out of those slumps.
Yeah. And again, that's all the mental fortitude you have to endure.
Exactly. So for the people that are saying get rid of Jamie Shoup, but in particular, the guy who bakes cakes and talks trash about Jamie Shoup the most, my question is this. Find me 5 candidates that you can afford right now that are better than him. Find me 5 that can step in right now and deliver the same amount of championship appearances as Jamie Shoup. Please. And the beautiful thing about it is it's not every day where you have a coach that can't be bought away from you and taken to another place. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, snap. Hold up. Aces here. I gotta redo this. There we go. But yeah, it's not every day. Because in an era where coaches are being purchased literally right off the bat, these other schools are coming in and backing up Brinks trucks to your home and taking these coaches, or to their home and taking these coaches. He's not leaving. He wants to retire there. So again, I urge the crowd that's against it, find me 5 coaches that are better right now that you can afford. Because, I mean, heck, 1-3 in SWAC championship appearances. I'm glad that you're just getting there, truthfully speaking. Now, yes, go win it. I would love to go win it, but, again, baseball is not like football or basketball or any of the other sports. This requires much more mental fortitude.
Yeah.
And so strategizing.
You want to know what, because I posed that question to Copilot. Gave me 5. You want to know?
Oh,
Copilot. Just off a whim. Yeah, I know. It's Copilot. Yeah. AI, whatever. Omar Johnson, head coach of Jackson State. Carrick Jackson, former head coach.
That first one. Oh,
you ain't hear me snickering in the back.
Yeah,
we won't use AI. Let's never use AI again.
No. Yeah, I can guarantee you
that
first one.
Throw it out.
That first one ain't happening. They got sent home. They were one of the first ones to get sent home.
Yeah,
James Cooper, Mike Metcalf, and Tyler Jackson.
I'd rather just keep Shoup, honestly. I mean, heck, and even
stand the cleaner a couple times this year. We're good.
We did, and it's funny because the 1 seed got sent home rather early too. They lost their first game.
Yep.
So again, it points to the fact of in the 1 seed upset LSU and Florida during the regular season. So again, it points to the fact that yes, this is mental. 90% mental, 10% physical.
Yeah.
Now it also was laughable that they did get sent home, so I found that to be very funny too. I actually enjoyed every second of that because they were actually the preseason favorites and regular season champs or the paper champs. So yeah. All right, Ace. I'm glad you're here because now we've got more stadium drama. Never ending.
You're going to get matching funds from the state, from the county, all to be.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, dang. Wait, let me get them back. God.
I know we got a couple Karens.
Oh, yeah, we do have a couple Karens.
I want the clips. I need to hear the clips. I need to hear these idiots talking.
Oh, no, this one was actually.
And you say no, you're incompetent. You are not qualified to be mayor. You are not qualified to hold your position anymore, and you must go. And you must go. If you cannot conceptually understand this and you're going to pander to these people that you're supposed to represent, this is not Greek democracy. What are you going to do? Put every vote to everybody? You're a representative. You are supposed to have the expertise to understand how to navigate these interests in the best interest of the people. If this is just too much for you, quit. Quit. You're not good enough for Tampa. You're not qualified for Tampa. You shouldn't hold this job again in Tampa. This is 10,000 jobs in the era of AI displacement. You don't understand that? 10,000 brick and mortar jobs. You don't understand that? Are you incapable of understanding that? Step down. You vote no on this? You need to step down. You vote no on this, you don't need to have this job no more. And I will fight with every bit of my body, every bit of my passion, make sure you don't have it.
Thank you. Thank you.
The restraint on that man, boy.
Okay, I'm gonna go through
3 or 4 moments there. He was gonna lay some choice words on them.
I thought he was gonna come over the counter.
Now you know the one where the guy jumps over the table and jumps.
Oh
the
yes.
Nah, but like honestly, these guys, like the people, these old heads who are there, right? They have zero understanding of how economics works, and to the sense of you have to spend money to make it, return on investment, opportunity cost, where that money, if you're not going to use that money, where would it be used to? I can tell you, was it like 900 million or whatever, or however million the Rays would need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or billion at this point, I don't know. However much they would need, you're not going to make as much revenue back if you spend it anywhere else. Mm-hmm. And to the people who are like, oh, we got to fix the potholes. I mean, come on, y'all. Like, the pothole thing was the dumbest one. I've said it like how many weeks now, but the pothole argument is the dumbest argument I've ever heard in my life, especially for the state of Florida, which has sinkholes. And like, oh, our potholes nah, buddy, potholes ain't doing nothing. Our potholes aren't even bad compared to some other countries I've been to. But anyway, yeah, there's the Karens who are like, oh, I don't want this because it's not in my value. Lady?
Like Gretchen here.
Yeah.
Gretchen,
she looks like she puts raisins in her potato salad.
Ugh. She looks like she just eats raisins.
She looks like she put raisins in her mac and cheese.
Okay, see, now that's disrespectful. Oh my god.
She puts raisins in her pasta. No, I'm gonna shut up. No.
That deserves jail time. If you do that, that deserves jail time.
Yeah. No, we're good. But she probably cooks in her sink. But you know what I mean.
And Hilda.
If I speak, I will be in big trouble.
Hilda.
No,
I'll be in
speak.
big trouble.
Speak.
No.
Speak.
No.
Please speak.
No, out my hand. No, I can't do that. Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in
It's
nice
just funny
and bold.
because Peeps and I were just talking about this screenshot. Look at the time. It is 11:58 a.m. At this point, everyone's thinking, we've been here since 6 a.m. We are tired. We don't have any more coffee. We need food.
She does math. Moving on.
God.
Teeth. Those teeth are rotten.
God.
That or too much coke. But she on something, bro. That shit. That's why I said I can't speak.
But it's funny. It's funny that y'all say all these things because now even this has come up too, and I have an opinion about this as well. So in the initial meetings to negotiate a 5-year lease extension, the Bucks are seeking $1 billion in renovation.
No, this one is a bigger problem.
Which would include sunshade. The Bucks would pay 1/3, with the public paying 2/3 of the cost. And Hillsborough and Tampa negotiates with the Rays, or as they negotiate with the Rays.
The Rays, the Rays deal isn't that bad. The Bucks deal is horrendous.
No, that's no. I'm sorry. The Bucks should pay 2/3, and we should pay 1/3.
I agree.
The Bucks one is Glazer greed, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think they're saying they don't want the Rays next door because if the Rays go next door with the dome, they can host more concerts and take some of their events from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Bucks will never stay, but I think the Bucks don't want the Rays next door.
At that point, the Rays are. Raymond James is going to be kind of looked at as yeah, it's whatever.
I mean, if we're being honest, Raymond James is not getting a Super Bowl for the next. Well, we're in 2026 now.
We just have one.
In 2036, I can't imagine Raymond James. If Miami isn't getting a Super Bowl,
when was that?
Tampa's not getting a Super Bowl.
When was that? Tom Brady Super Bowl?
That was there.
2020.
That was 2020.
Yeah, at least another 10, 15 years.
Between 2031 and 2036, I can't imagine Raymond James hosting another Super Bowl. I can't. I'm sorry. No. Now, I will say the Glazers need to front more money. Honestly, I say instead of paying for 2/3, they need to really just pay for the whole thing.
I mean, plus, I think in general, NFL in general, they bring in more revenue than most of these other sports. But yet, the highest paid athletes are MLB players, though.
Now, I will say, too, what's funny...
Make that make sense.
What's funny about this is also, too, this is one of the very few stadiums in the NFL that the league does not own or have ownership of. Tampa Sports Authority pays for this stadium.
Oh. So it's owned by the city, owned by the state.
Yeah, so my dad was actually in the courtroom working security when this deal was actually done back in 98. The city, it was like something went down between the city and the league. They told them Tampa Sports Authority is going to take full responsibility for this. Not the league. Like how Jerry Jones pays for everything in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like how, what's another stadium out there?
Green Bay.
The people own the team, or like the Raiders, the Davis family up and just move that team, and basically, with the connection of the taxpayers in Las Vegas, basically built that brand new stadium. The Glazers need to pay for this, truthfully.
Yeah.
The Glazers need to pay for all of this. That's what I will say. But again, Ace, it's like you said, they don't want the Rays next door.
That's all. That's really what it comes down to.
Then you're looking at problems with Dale Mabry, obviously. You're looking at probably an expansion on Dale Mabry.
You are.
And a bunch of other things in the future as far as high rises, places to eat, shopping centers. I mean, that whole area is just going to get, if the Rays literally, moved there, everything would get a makeover in that area.
And it will.
And traveling as far as away teams, it would make things easier because then I'm like, well, we're less than 20 minutes from the airport.
That doesn't mean much because the other team half the time takes over Raymond James now since Brady retired.
That's true.
They were doing that beforehand.
Well, they were doing it beforehand. They didn't when he was there, and then they started back as soon as he left.
This is true. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, honestly, the Bucks.
But also that has something to do with the Glazers overcharging. They got really greedy.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you could say that, but then it's also like you can also like look at the ticket prices for the Raiders stadium just to go to a Raiders game.
That's
The
true.
prices at Raymond James are far more favorable, but I will say too, there's a lot of average American household families in the city that can't afford season tickets. They just can't.
And also when you look at it compared to like the Lightning, who although they have more games, yeah, they have a lot more team success over the last whatever many years compared to the Bucks, and their tickets are still to the moment cheaper than the Bucks until we'll see when the new owner takes over fully how that changes. But as of
NFL.
NFL is the NFL draw, but it's like the Bucks prices are like a bottle of water in Benchmark Arena is $3.50. A bottle of water in Raymond James is $7.
Shoot.
Same bottle of water.
I don't want to hear nothing about no beverages out of Benchmark after I paid $32 for.
No, that's alcohol.
Nah.
I paid $24 for us.
Man, look, I paid more at Benchmark for alcohol than I have ever paid in Raymond James. Do not get me started on that.
But have you ever had like a cocktail like that though?
Yes.
Okay.
For the price of one at Benchmark, I was able to get 2 double shots at Raymond James during the playoffs. I was able to get 3 at the Trop.
Well, the Trop is cheaper. We all know that.
Trap
Yeah,
is
true.
Significantly cheaper.
That is true.
Prices
But you get my
in
point.
Nutshell are
Yeah.
crazy.
True. If anything, truthfully, so you go to Benchmark, they make you want to drive sober. Makes you want to go to a whole AA meeting and just
go
get clean.
to Hat Tricks or Yeoman or one of those bars around it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I would not go to Hat Tricks.
Really?
No, I've tried going in there. Packed every single time. No.
Well, it's the most famous one. That's why.
Yeoman's not bad.
Exactly.
Truck
Everyone
club.
goes there. That's the problem.
Also, Ace,
Top-
your boy
top
made the news. And I hate to just
My
stay on the
boy.
topic of Tampa, but it's just the way that the news has just come in today.
My boy.
Yes.
He deserved the chair. Let's be real.
Somebody was saying, like, is he going to play for the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic?
Yeah, no.
It wouldn't shock me if he did, but I'll tell you one thing.
He's not
That
playing
man
in
ain't.
MLB.
Yeah, he'll never play Major League Baseball again. He can't even get a visa to come to the States.
He's going to play for the Miners.
Oh my god. Send the timeout. Spend timeout. He's got a 10-second timeout. Jesus. All right, 10-second timeout is over.
Penalty box. Penalty box.
Yeah. Oh my
2-minute
god.
major, 2-minute minor.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my
Double
gosh, both of you penalty box.
Double minor.
I didn't realize it until I said like, oh.
Goodness gracious.
No, this idiot deserves. I'm sorry, he deserves. You're lucky, but you know what? At least, yeah, he can't play anywhere. Won't play in the MLB.
Oh, he
okay.
went to the penalty box. Oh,
Yeah,
no, but
okay,
keep going.
Yeah, he deserves to not play for MLB. I mean, no, sorry. You messed up your visa and everything. Like, no, sorry, you're done. Bye bye.
Yeah,
I guess it kind of goes hand in hand what Emmy was saying about DR guys being
I don't know what goes
really
down,
crappy
down
dudes,
there.
being really crappy dudes, being really weird crappy dudes over there.
I don't know what goes on down there. That's crazy. Now, someone actually, I did hear today about this. It was like the Rays were actually hoping he would have gotten convicted so that way that they wouldn't have had to pay him. So, I mean, they still don't have to pay him.
Yeah, they
Nice.
still don't have to.
They can give all that money to Junior Caminero.
Give it to Junior. Give it to Yandy.
Yandy.
You can give it to, oh my gosh, what's the other guy's name?
Yandy.
Not said. The other Chandler Simpson.
Yeah, it's Simpson. I said Simmons. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like you could split that money up, dude. Like you can give it to so many other guys. But yeah, crazy occurrence, man. Just crazy. I don't get how you don't get jail time. It's just insane. But the mom got 10 years. I found that out. The mom got 10 years.
Because ain't she was pushing that nonsense too?
She was. But my thing is, how does the mom? Well, I get it. Okay, yeah, the mom got 10 years. But how does the mom get 10 years? But the guy that actually was performing these heinous acts did not get 10 years or longer than that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Like, never understand it. Never understand it. That's crazy. Okay.
Sad world.
Also, one last thing before we move on to the NBA. You had a former Gator player also make the news. I don't know if you saw this or not. Forever, you know who that is, right?
Who?
You know who that is, right?
I'd say Aaron Hernandez, but it's not Halloween.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. He is a former Magic player.
I assume she's talking about
Franco.
Yeah,
Probably.
pedos.
Under.
Former Magic player who played for Florida.
Former Magic player, played for Florida, played for Billy Donovan. He also played for the Magic. He also played for the King. Or not the Magic. He also played for the Heat. He also played for the Kings. I'm gonna keep rolling the video while you think about this. Come on, Ace. You know this.
So he played for Billy Donovan. So that's like 2008.
No, this is like 90s.
Oh.
But at the same time, too,
Don't
what else
spoil
can I
that.
say? His nickname is in a reference to chocolate.
Oh wait, that's not white chocolate, is it?
That is.
Bruh, from. Okay, buddy.
So I will say so Texas Tech played Florida in Gainesville this weekend as part of the College World or the softball tournament. And so his daughter used to play at the University of Florida. She got hit by a pitch, 5 times?
Dang.
Texas Tech would go on to win this game, and Florida did not shake hands afterwards. And so then he did a interview with Barstool, and he had this to say.
So is that? Are you? Oh,
Big Cat was.
Sweet. Are you separating like the programs, the softball program from the basketball program? Or are you saying all Gators you're out?
The only time I'll ever step foot on Gainesville's campus again is if my daughter plays softball there again.
Whoa. Wow.
That's big. That's big news.
Wait, but you have another daughter too. So what if she plays softball there?
Whatever NIL money she got from the University of Florida, I would ask you to help me double that so she'll stay away, bro.
Also, you know what's messed up
Crazy.
is someone said he looks like the hood version of Kalen DeBoer.
He kind kind of looks like.
So, what was the context of the first video then?
So he's out there talking trash because that's his game. That's always been his game.
Yeah, I know he talked a lot.
He was talking trash to the Florida not bullpen, to the Florida dugout, and just tensions flared.
Letting them have it, kind of thing.
Yeah. And then Texas Tech
So,
went out there
he's
and
rooting for Texas Tech?
yeah, because his daughter transferred from Florida to Texas Tech.
Okay, now that makes way more sense. I was like, huh? I know. Okay, I'm not surprised. Yeah, valid. Yeah, let him have it.
I agree. And now what's funny is you have a lot of Florida fans that are up in arms and upset about this because he basically defended his daughter and voiced his opinion. Exactly, which I don't understand. Why are you so upset?
And it's funny because half of the University of Florida's student populace is from daddy's money, so you would think they would understand. But
you would think.
Yeah, right.
But it's like what is it like? Like the little league parents. This is just college. It comes full.
That's
circle.
really what it.
It
honestly,
comes full circle. This is like the version of like college.
The Pee-wees.
Yeah.
Adult version of young adult. Yeah.
If you'd seen that game,
I have no idea.
Like you would have thought it was like a little league game, like the way that the parents were acting up in the stands, the way both dugouts were acting.
Yeah.
Like
everyone,
they were
childish.
Dude, you had both sides arguing with each other after the game. Like there were cameras literally rolling on people.
I had a
just
like that actually back in high school.
At a little league game, not you getting active at a little league game, Ace.
No, high school.
But someone said something about your brother?
No. Mine. Now, this was like 2019. So yeah, during the first term.
So you beat up a parent?
Tampa. No clothes. I told you the story. I'm not going into full detail, but yeah, you get the picture.
Okay. Got you.
Well, that was more to do with,
Got it.
Moving on. But yeah, that's kind of childish. Yeah, but like, I mean, if you did my kid dirty, yeah, I'd be talking trash back towards your team if they're winning.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Let them have it.
I agree. Let them have it. Light them up. Let them have it. And then but it was really messed up. It was like, yeah, Florida didn't shake hands afterwards. Which I thought, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, you do all this trash talk. At least if you're going to lose, have some pride about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
have pride. Do the whatever the gentlewoman thing to do and shake hands.
Well, in their case, the ladylike thing.
The ladylike thing.
The
yeah.
woman-like thing to do.
Yeah.
Crazy times we live in. But all right, that takes us now to the NBA.
So New York turned into Gotham.
Yeah, hey,
I knew the Knicks were gonna win it. I didn't think they would have swept them just outright.
No,
hey,
but I can say that I feel like as soon as you pretty much watched the Cavs choke that first game, you're like, oh, this might actually go ugly.
You know what's funny? You had James Harden, which, by the way, I think it's up there now. Yeah, this is the NBA Finals schedule right here. So game 1 will be Wednesday, June 3rd in New York. I did not know. Okay, so my bad. OKC or San Antonio is the home team. Okay, got this. I got it now. Dang, what if this ends up being a sweep for New York? Where'd he go? Oh, he's handling something. Yeah, if this ends up being a sweep for New York, at least they get to end it on their home court.
Yeah. At this point,
shoot,
Knicks winning it all, man. They're just dominating. The sweep.
You know,
sweep. I mean, I even think tonight. I think tonight's going to be the night that the Vegas Golden Knights are going to sweep the Avalanche.
No, honestly, I agree with you.
Brings on the
I
curse of
100%
any
agree with
president. Any president trophy is the curse. You don't want that. Avoid
And
that.
we're gonna
Like
get,
plague.
and we're gonna get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. Honestly,
The way the Knicks are playing, honestly, I mean, I like to see at this point Knicks and Spurs. OKC, they're doing great too, but
so a
honestly,
rematch of 1999.
yeah, pretty much.
And I can get with it. I'd be for it.
I feel like that would probably go best of 7 in my opinion.
Shoot,
I
we
could see
thought
the
this was
Spurs
gonna go
holding out.
6.
I could really see the Spurs holding out. Yeah, I honestly thought the Cavs would hold out at least a game or two, but that didn't happen.
They should just let Detroit get to the conference finals, honestly. If they were gonna act like that. Can you see? There we go. Okay, so yeah, he said that he felt like they were the better team. I'm like, I like your nerve, dude. Are you serious right now?
This is James Harden. He said that.
Mm-hmm. Look,
how much better, if they're better, are the Knicks than you guys?
I mean, I can't even answer that question honestly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was 4-0, but I don't think we had a chance as far as our best shot. You know, from a standpoint of the circumstances. You know, obviously they dominated us 4-0, but yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily answer that question, just because genuinely I do feel like we are the better team, but you know, series wise, it didn't show it, so tough question to answer.
it's crazy to me that he had the nerve to actually say
Dominated
that.
us, but we are the better team. Buddy, no, you ain't. You just got dominated. You got slapped. You got slapped with the wet napkin back and forth, hand to hand. Like, no, you're not the better team.
Ace, is your microphone working? There we go.
Now it is. I couldn't hear a squat. Yeah, bro, Harden.
The nerve of Harden.
We can safely say D-Wade over Harden. Like, it's not even debate.
I agree, Kev from Tally.
That debate should have been over, honestly, after that Game 7 against the Warriors when Houston shot like 1 of 27 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, man, Cleveland is straight up delusional in the sense where Kenny Atkinson thought analytically we were the better team. Buddy, you choked whatever point lead it was in the fourth quarter against the Knicks. Game 1, you got your ass beat pretty much the next 3 games. Like, you were not the better team. When it came down to crunch time, you guys did not rise up to clutch time.
Nope.
And that separates the good teams from the great teams.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all didn't execute when you needed to. Now, with that being said, I think you're going to see some major roster changes in Cleveland. They said they're not firing Kenny Atkinson, which I thought they should have after this nonsense. But if they aren't, I think you're probably seeing Jared Allen get traded. And you're probably, maybe, if Evan Mobley does get traded, it would be for Giannis. I don't know if Giannis would want to go to Cleveland. But potentially he can end up there. And then, well, LeBron, they've been rumbling saying he might go back to Cleveland. I don't know. But if LeBron goes to Cleveland, Jared Allen definitely is gone.
He needs to retire.
He's going to go one more year probably for his farewell tour.
Wasting everybody's time. Wasting everybody's time.
He wasn't
including
that
his
bad
own.
this year.
And then it's funny. Actually, you know what? Let me get rid of that little. Let me get rid of this right here. So James Harden has played with prime Westbrook and KD, prime CP3.
Okay,
prime
it wasn't exactly prime Westbrook and KD. Prime Westbrook KD was like 2014 to 2018. They played
Prime
together.
what? Yeah,
Prime
it was
Westbrook
prime.
and KD. They were now entering their prime when he got them. And he wasn't in his prime. I think if they stayed together at least 2 more years, they probably would have done it. But they weren't. KD and Westbrook and Harden, all 3 weren't in their prime when Harden left in, 2013?
I thought they went until
KD won MVP as soon as Harden left. back to back, and then Steph won it, then Russ won it, and then Harden won it. Prime CP3 though, CP3 at that point had played most of his career either in Charlotte, New Orleans, or LA.
Yeah, he did. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was like 30-something-year-old, 32-year-old Chris Paul at that point.
Yeah, he still had his hairline.
And I think if Chris Paul's hamstring didn't blow, that might have done it, but I doubt it. But prime KD and Kyrie, yeah. I mean, KD off of an Achilles, but that team probably would have won it. A lot of probablys with James Harden here, but like that whole COVID nonsense, you know? COVID messed up with Kyrie, and then Kyrie left, and then they brought in Ben Simmons, and then that was the end of that.
Yeah, who
the
James Harden is.
Embiid and Maxey teams were just hilarious. That shit didn't work. Kawhi and PG, that didn't work. Mitchell and Mobley, well, we know how that went.
It still hasn't sniffed around. And then it gets even crazier when you bring this up.
This man has not sniffed a final since his second year, third year?
Since.
So he's essentially the basketball version of Corey Perry.
Not even.
No, yeah, he is.
Corey Perry won a ring.
Corey Perry, yeah, back in 2019 years ago.
Yeah, but at least makes the final. James Harden hasn't even sniffed it.
That's true. It's funny. Somebody said, like, who's the college football version of James Harden? And I was like, oh damn, like that's actually pretty tough. I think I had an answer for that.
College football version?
Yeah.
If it was NFL version, I would say probably Phillip Rivers. I thought Harden would be Phillip Rivers if Phillip Rivers made at least one Super Bowl in his career.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Now, as far as college football goes, I think I would say Oregon.
Oregon, yeah, I can see it.
Oregon, Notre Dame. You know, like talented teams.
I mean, Harden literally averaged 40 at one point. Like, I guess like Phil Rivers kind of not doesn't do him justice, but like, at the same time, it's like Harden got to realize sometimes he flat out chokes.
And as the years go by, it's just like he has
getting worse.
No mouth. No, his mouth disappears slowly.
Maybe he needs to shave the beard.
You said maybe. You said maybe.
Maybe he needs to shave the beard. He might make the finals.
You know what's crazy? That might be. Well, yeah, he'll make the finals and win it.
That's what I mean.
I would say just like, come on, like man, like just like I want to just like line them up, like
able to eat food without the food being in my mouth, on my beard.
Yeah, like it looks like it's like a.
How do you even eat a hamburger?
Token dispenser, like that's what his mouth looks like. It looks like a token dispenser.
A token dispenser. What is wrong with you? Oh my God,
this man had some booze before the show, bro. I swear to God.
No, I did it. No, not a single drop.
No, he said I'm gonna be extra out of pocket tonight. That's what he said.
Maybe.
No, like how honestly do you eat a hamburger without everything getting in your beard?
How do you eat rib? Like how do you eat anything? I'm sorry, just with I don't know.
Accuracy and precision just to get it in your mouth.
I mean, how can you even eat certain other things?
It's like literally like this. It's like
imagine if he ate a bowl of cereal.
I wasn't even talking about cereal. I was talking about other things. But like, how does that even work with the beard? Isn't that not itching?
Yeah, like that's all up on my lips and stuff and everything. If it's like, it's just that's just poking at me.
Like you see mine. Mine is like everything's away from the lips. I keep it away from the lips.
And then it's like if he were to cut it, like he's probably gonna get like serious razor bumps or something too. You never know.
At this point, yeah. If he even just decides to go like full clean shave, like he's gonna be like itchy, like acne. He's probably hiding some acne in there. I bet you.
Probably got a bird's nest in there. No, seriously, remember that episode of Family Guy when
I think it was either Family Guy. Yes, something. Yes, I remember seeing like someone made.
And Peter had that bird's nest in his beard.
Yep.
I'm telling you, he's probably got a bird's nest in there.
Oh,
I
so
have
that's
a
where
real
my tip
question.
is
Check the
at.
chat for that. I'm not asking that on here. Y'all just gotta check the chat for that one. But Harden, man, I don't know what to say anymore. It's like he started off good game one, and then it just went downhill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he hit like one of the only shots they actually hit from fourth quarter on the rest of that game, but he missed the other
Oh
one.
God.
Yeah.
They were not going like that.
The Harden curse. Be known as a Harden curse.
Yeah.
Harden curse.
Now, one other thing too before we do move on to hockey. Anyone else notice this trend here with the Eastern
No
Conference?
more LeBron dominance since he's been out the East and he went West.
Facts. Which I like it that way. It's actually been pretty enjoyable.
Jimmy Butler is the only person to make it besides
Twice.
the Celtics twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot. That's right. I remember that. That was when the Celtics lost to Golden State. Right?
Yep.
And then 2019 was when Golden State beat.
No, Golden State lost to Toronto.
Yeah, Golden State lost to Toronto. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I was over in Daytona visiting, like, and stuff when that happened. And then that Lakers Heat series.
That was COVID.
Mm-hmm. And then the next one was what? It was the Bucks and the Suns.
Yep. And then Warriors, Celtics, and then Nuggets, Heat. And then Celtics, Mavericks, and then Pacers, Thunder. And now we await the winner of Knicks and whoever it is wins that.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, how's that game going?
I don't know, but I know the Rays are losing.
13 right now. Spurs winning.
Yeah, the Rays are losing right now.
Penny's got 11 points of the Spurs 16 points, while OKC has 13 points with Chet Holmgren having 6 of them. Okay. And, well, who would have thought a week ago, right, when we did these predictions for the hockey conference finals, as we switch over to that.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Who would have thought, when we did it, we all thought Colorado was a shoo-in to win the cup.
And now they're looking at an absolute chaos ensuing.
They about to get swept.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. They literally fired their coach midway, literally 2 weeks before the season ended. And they hired Tortorella. And somehow they about to go sweep the President's Trophy in the Western Conference. What is going on? You know what I mean? It's like
they looked at Tortorella and the whole Golden Knights were like, they looked at that fine and said,
Tortorella, what do we got?
Watch this.
I don't even know what is the right word to this.
McCarr's hurt. McKinnon's kind of not feeling good. McKinnon.
I mean, this is true too, but I feel like I don't know how to describe this guy, man. The loser, known as Carter Hart, is somehow playing god hockey right now. It's like karma. What are we doing now, guys? Come on, we can't be letting this guy have success. He's a dirtbag. We can't be letting this happen. Type stuff here. Just Google Carter Hart Team Canada for anybody who wants to know what I'm talking about. Dirtbag, whatever. Moving on, but Mitch Marner leaving Toronto, going to the Stanley Cup, and winning a Conn Smythe in his first year after leaving Austin Matthews in the Toronto Maple Leafs organization would be the biggest. What's the right word? Not revenge, but
it's haha in your face.
Yeah, pretty much. It's it just shows how incompetent Toronto as an organization was for all those years. Because they literally chased this man out of Toronto. They chased Nazem Kadri out of Toronto. They chased Freddie Anderson out of Toronto. They chased... Montreal don't got no Maple Leafs really, but Montreal's in Canada. So if Montreal made it, well, that's just another Canadian team to win it. So it's whatever on that point. But still, three major people from the Toronto teams of the 2018 to 2024. Pretty much 3 guys from those teams who are part of the core team,
Yeah.
who all of actually no, it's like 2018 to 2021, 22-ish. Pretty much all 3 of the 4 main guys from that team, 5 main guys from that team, got chased out of town.
And look at where they all are at. They're all in the conference.
And
finals.
guess where Toronto is? Picking first overall, gonna ruin another kid's career.
They're gonna brainwash him.
Poor Gavin McKenna or Ivor Stenberg, whoever they take at 1.
Yeah.
Biggest set of lottery rigging I've ever seen. Like, holy crap.
So let me ask you this now. How do you avoid getting swept if you're Colorado?
Don't give up
I
a
don't know.
3-0 lead. Don't give up a 3-0
Protect an
lead.
actual lead. Protect a lead. It doesn't matter how big. Just protect it. Because
Scott Wedgwood cannot goalie. He cannot goaltend.
he was literally the Lightning's 3rd goalie when they won the Stanley Cup. There's a reason why he was Lightning's 3rd goalie when they won the Stanley Cup. But you know,
Funny.
how do I say it's nice? I walked into the room with the TV on, right? I walked in the room, TV on. It was 1-0 in the 3rd period of game 2. Colorado was up 1-0, right?
Mhm.
I come out the shower and whatever, change, whatever. I come outside. That shit said 3-0 game over. Or 3-1, sorry. 3-1 game over. They literally let Vegas score 3 goals in the final 10, 15 minutes of that game.
Yep. Pretty much.
All unanswered. Sent them down 2-0 to Vegas. And obviously, they were up 3-0 within the first 12 minutes of that game. And proceeded to get outscored by 5. They went up 5 unanswered going 10 minutes into the 3rd. That is just embarrassing.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, in the Eastern Conference Series, right, you had Carolina etching out basically 2 overtime wins that were really close games up until overtime with some puck luck, but they thoroughly outplayed Montreal, I think, in the last overtime game. But
They have the overtime.
You watch that being handled, and you're like, that series can go either way, but you're also looking at it, if you're a Lightning fan, you're like, where is she?
I'm looking at it like this. Like, I want Carolina because I feel like Carolina has just been kind of always shunned away every time in the conference finals.
I don't like the owner, so they can.
I know you don't like the owner. I like the coach though, Rod Brendamore.
I like the coach. I don't want to see the owner win anything.
Yeah.
At this point, I think Vegas is winning the Stanley Cup, which sucks.
Yeah. Which would be interesting. It would be their what? It would be their 3rd. It would be their
appearance.
Yeah.
No, it would be their 4th appearance.
4th appearance.
And 2nd win if they win.
4th appearance. I thought I read it was their 3rd because I know they
they won. They won their 1st year. Remember, they lost to Ovechkin in 2018.
And then they won.
And they won. They lost to. They beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so it'll be their 3rd. Right.
Yeah. So 3 in 9 years.
2023.
Yeah.
It was 2023 or 2022 is when they won.
Yeah, 2017, 2018 season, 2022-23 season. And then if they get there this year, it would be 2025, 2026 season.
9 years they've existed.
Yeah, 3rd and yeah.
More
I mean, that's good for a young team.
More appearances than Utah and more appearances.
I mean, come on,
that Vegas money legit, guys.
I mean, isn't this like
they bring in all the free agents? They have the most.
Is like Utah's 2nd season?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They made the playoffs. They took Vegas to 6 games, 7 games. They gave Vegas trouble.
Hey, better than that.
It's gonna be nice. I like Utah. Utah's got a good owner. They have the Jazz owner. He likes to spend money. They'll be fine. Seattle, though, Seattle's got issues. I was like an expansion team too, right? They made the playoffs first year. They haven't really done anything since. They've been kind of just stuck in mediocrity. Yeah. They need a new vision, and they need to get top end players. They have a bunch of really meh to good players.
I feel like they're going to take the back seat to the Supersonics when the Supersonics come back.
Probably, yeah. But they got a good fan base now. It's just they gotta get top. They gotta get a franchise guy. You know what I mean? They need someone they can build around. They haven't drafted high enough to get it. They hope Shane Wright was gonna do it. He hasn't done that. So,
as far as the question you're posing, I know some
Yeah.
people. I know you guys think it's gonna go to 7. I feel like it might be the deciding in Game 6.
I think that there's a parallel between the NBA Finals and the NHL, or not the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs. I think like one side is going to end in a sweep,
And the
Only
other's
thing
going
is-
7.
yeah, like it just feels like the way that this Spurs OKC series is looking right now. Like I feel like this is going to go 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That game is
And-
tied 2020 right now.
So you think Stanley Cup is going to be a sweep?
No, we're
NBA
talking
No,
like for like the
conference
conference
finals.
Oh,
So we're thinking Colorado, Vegas will end in a sweep, like how Knicks Cavs was,
right.
and the other series will go into 7, like Spurs, OKC, and then, well, Montreal, Carolina goes 7 as well.
What do you think about the finals and not just the conference, but the finals? Like, how do you think?
If it ends up being like Vegas, Carolina, I think Vegas steamrolls Carolina. But Montreal had a little
I'm
bit
kind
of
of
devil
feeling
madness.
like this. I think this honestly, if the Knicks end up against OKC, I'm feeling like Cap. Although I think I'm still going Knicks in 6, rhyming with it. I'm going Knicks in 6, but I also feel like if it's Knicks against Spurs, I think the Spurs get them.
I'll say it's kind of like crazy when you really think about it, right? The Knicks were down 2-1 to CJ McCollum's Devil Magic going into game 4, right? They have not lost a game since. I don't know what, like they said we were crying in the locker room after that game 3 loss, right? I don't know what was said in that locker room, what happened in that locker room. But my God, that's that's probably one of the craziest turnarounds you will ever see. Probably outside of the Washington Nationals and St. Louis Blues turnarounds where like they were dead in the water going into like January, February, and then they just couldn't lose after that. I feel like this one, there's not many times where you see a team go down 2-1, looking just completely broken, and then deciding, well, yeah, we're never gonna lose again type of vibe.
Yeah.
And like every single guy on the team buying in. Because the Knicks beat the Cavs by almost 40, and nobody had 20 points. That was as much of a team effort you're going to ever see. So credit where credit's due. Good job, Knicks. Now, I hope Billy Donovan's stupid head doesn't get hired by the Magic now. I assume he was waiting to see if the Knicks would fire Mike Brown if they lost, but they didn't lose, so he probably wants the Magic job now. And I'm like, buddy, yeah, no, we're good. Because I don't know if you saw Jamal Mosley's press conference today, his first one with the Pelicans since he got hired. This man literally went up there and basically admitted he is not going to change his failures from Orlando, which was, we're gonna build this off of defense, and I really don't care about offense. Well, guess what, buddy? That's the reason why your team went 23 straight misses in a playoff game. So we won't miss him. I'm very sorry for Pelican fans, but you stuck with that bald head. Doesn't know what he's doing. And he's more stubborn than a box of rocks.
Sheesh. Well, folks, we made it to the end of tonight's episode. We got it in under an hour.
Nice. We didn't go on a straight line tangent.
You know it. Doing good, man. Doing good.
Tangent for another
was a
minute
crazy
and a half.
ending.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said another tangent for a minute and a half. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Indy 500 had a crazy ending. The guy was drafting him and then came around the edge and passed him like literally with like 0.2 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, RIP Kyle Busch and
rest in peace. Sad. They said pneumonia took him out. Just like that was crazy though.
Yeah, it got bad.
Sepsis.
Sepsis.
Yeah, he got sepsis, which is crazy. Jeez.
Yeah.
Also, Jackson Dart's an idiot.
Anatoly won the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Damn it, you beat me to it. Ace.
Yeah, Jackson Dart's an idiot.
Yeah, see, it's shut up and dribble when it's not what they like. So,
Kimi Antonelli being the youngest to get 100+ points and win like 4 consecutive ones. Kudos to him. Representing the Italians.
Jeez. But all right. Thank you so much for a great episode. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna wrap this up in under an hour. Adios.
Night.